today. From Ford Field in Detroit, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. It's the Detroit Lions taking on the New Orleans Saints.
This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the New Orleans Saints and the Detroit Lions. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former first-round pick in his second season now in the NFL. From Utah State, it's Jordan Love.
And it wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the one touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
On second down, Love once more. He rifles one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. You often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Jordan Love in this offense, ready to get the football back. And looking to erase his memory bank from his opening drive a moment ago that ended in a pick six for the first points of the ball game.
And in my experience, a lot of quarterbacks, after throwing a pick six, the first thing they want to do is fire another one and get those points back immediately. But what really helps you get back in sync is a good, long, methodical drive, mixing the run and the pass, tamp things down a little bit.
The Love's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. On third down, Love. And Jones has it over the middle. There he goes, right side. And down inside the 10 at the 9. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Eckler again. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Eckler. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Austin Eckler taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints, if they convert the extra point, they'll have the lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Tyler Lockett now with a return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former 7th-round pick from FIU at quarterback. It's Alex Magoo.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
And out across midfield down to the 45. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just... the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Scarborough. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Touchdown, Detroit! Bo Scarborough, 41 yards. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. Marr on for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw now, here's Love. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. Love looking to throw it. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. On 4th down, Michael Pilardi on to punt. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. It's taken to the 26. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. All told, it's a punt return of 74 yards. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. But it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Well, we know he has home run hitting ability in the punt return department, and he showcases it there all the way back for 6. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Love from the gun on 3rd down. This one caught by Davis. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. Here's Michael Pilardi now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. Returnable for Lockett. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Lions will take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
89 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. Magoo back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
This is Scarborough. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Throwing here, Magoo. Steps away to his left. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. The kick by Maher is good. And that will swell the lead to 16. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
That's so educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Love. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Nick Bosa in there to bury him for a loss of 11. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. The Love's throw here into the hands of Jones. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Again, it's Love. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll. 3rd and long for Love. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Pilardi now on the punt as he sends this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's made it easy for us to put together a highlight package. Just wondering what he ate before this one started.
Let's include that in the package, right? Get the gourmet out here, figure it all out, and guaranteed he'll do that going forward as well, because with a game like this, you don't want to change things too much. Oh, yeah, you also want to continue to get that great blocking he's received today, too.
Yeah, kudos to the guys up front indeed. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Magoo. Here's a diving catch right side. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This, the first of 4 divisional round matchups coming up this weekend. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round game in the NFC. And it looks like we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Washington football team. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Lockett the return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the 3rd. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, it may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
They run. This is Scarborough. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Magoo looking to throw it. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. It's Scarborough again. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Now Magoo. Being chased out left. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down, and inside the 5-yard line.
They'll roll him out right. And he's got it. That catch good for only a couple. And now they're in the hurry-up. To throw is Magoo. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Bo Scarborough. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Bo Scarborough. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Jordan Love in this offense, ready to get the football back. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Once more, here's Eckler. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll try to pick up the 1st with Eckler. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
First down, going to the air with Love. It's caught by Davis. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Off the play fake, Love. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now Love. Under pressure, they got him again. Chris Jones getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Travis Kelce, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Barr, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Love. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Second and 8 coming up. Play action this time with Love. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. They'll start things on 1st down with Bo Scarborough. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. 103 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They try again with Scarborough. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. And this will wind up a Lions 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Brandon, and every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. Now they'll run it with Scarborough. And he's got some space here. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. Fake it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit, but all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Detroit defense, we get set to watch them go. There's not much left of this ball game. Just keep everything in front of you here, walk away a winner.
And that's really a pretty good feeling.
It's got to be a great feeling.
You know, to know that all you have to do is wind down the clock. As you said, keep them in front, walk away a victor. That's a pretty good feeling at the end of the game.
Heads held high. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they knew this would be tough on the road, divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter. Breaks a tackle. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Lions stay alive as we say thanks for watching and so long. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.